So just before the video does start, just a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. I do daily trading guides including loads of price sheets for special card trading, silver trading and so on and so on. And you get them daily over there for £5 a month or free with Amazon Prime. Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video and a brand new Road to Glory. So, we are going to be doing a brand new Road to Glory, and that is going to be 0 to 3 million in 7 days. This is a Road to Glory where I can use SBCs, trading, investing and sniping to go from a brand new fresh account to 3 million coins in a week. And I've done a few Road to Glories recently, and I haven't madly enjoyed doing them. For example, you got the one where I could only trade in the morning, you got the one where I could only snipe, and the one where I could only do SBCs. And really I found them relatively boring because I couldn't really challenge myself, and they're relatively, you know, for me, mundane and boring. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to go back to the basics of I can do anything I want, trading, investing, sniping, and I've got 1 week to make 3 mil. Now we've already done a Road to Glory this year, 1 week or 7 days to make 2 mil. So I thought we'll make it a little bit harder because I believe my ability in trading has got a fair bit better as the as the year's gone on. Also, we're in team of season, so there's a lot of coin making opportunities. So without further ado, we're going to go and pick our starting pack. But I guess, yeah, what to expect from the Road to Glory? Just loads of different trading methods you guys can do. Talking through some thought processes of investments and so on. And yeah, hopefully just teaching you guys a bunch of ways to make money. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to go and pick the first thing of the SBC. Right here, you're going to go for England, just because it helps you with a few of the basic SBCs. If you guys don't know, I did see a comment in my YouTube video, there is actually one set of tradable SBCs. That is the League and Nation basic, and the rest of them are untradeable. What else? Also, oh wow, not bad. We go sell for, is it Lewis Baker? It is indeed. And a few golden on rares, obviously. Of relatively high rating as well, which is nice. So, gonna go and get the lone player in. This is irrelevant, but the next thing is one of the biggest parts of this Road to Glory. The only thing that is tradable on a brand new account is the kit. So, whatever kit I get here, I can sell it on. Now, I'm aware that MLS kits are expensive, and I'm aware that I believe the Derby kit is relatively expensive because I didn't pick this in the last Road to Glory, and apparently is worth good money. So we're going to go and pick the Derby kit right there because the silver rare kit's quite good, and we got to go and work out our next one. Now I probably will go for Inter Miami because again the MLS kits we know sells on. Also, that's quite a nice kit, so I can imagine it having value. The Southampton kit. The Uruguay kit. We're going to go for Inter Miami once again because it's a gold rare kit. Okay. And finally got the badge. Do I think any of these badges will sell on? Do you know, I know Fenerbahce have got quite the fan base that can make that badge actually of value. And I know a lot of packs are being opened. Let's go with the Fenerbahce. We're going to go with an off one. Just because I feel like the French one is maybe kept a little bit more. So there we go. What we're going to do is we are going to go to learn and play. And we're going to back out. I'm going to go into my club. Now what I'm going to show you is that you can go and sell the 3 starting things we got. So let's have a little look. And then I say this is going to be our base to make the coins. Because people always ask me, how do you get your first few coins on a Road to Glory if you're not going to go and play a game? And that is via these kits right here. So let's go have a little look how much they are worth then. So we'll start off with the Inter Miami kit. Did I choose correctly on this one? By the looks of things, yes. Wow. I know it's a new kit because obviously I think it's a new team in the league. That's amazing. Well, that's literally just sold at 3. There's a few for 2.5. We're going to play it safe and go 1.5. That is an amazing start right there. Now going to have a look at the Derby. How's that kit doing? Still probably going to get us at least 500 coins. So that's another 500. That's going to bring us up to 2k starting just from the kits. And finally, the Fenerbahce badge. Was I correct to pick the Fenerbahce badge over the French badge? Sadly not. We're going to go into Skype and get some coins. So not too bad. What we're going to do right now is just going to wait for the two... oh, no. There you go. We've already had the sale. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and do the basic SBCs, which you need to do to unlock the other SBCs. And then we'll start with the first set of tradable basic SBCs. So, just heads up, this Road to Glory won't be very SBC orientated because I don't believe SBC is the most effective way to make coins. But we'll be banging out about 3 or 4 SBCs to start off the Road to Glory. Or actually, I'll bang out this one, then we'll do a little bit of silver trading, and then we'll bang the other 2 out because, you know, we can do silver trading with a low amount of coins. So, here is the team we've got. We've only had to go and buy the left mid striker and both strikers. So that's going to cost us 450 coins. We're going to get a premium silver players pack, which as you guys know, silvers are very expensive right now. So this is an insane return on investment for the SBC. So we'll get this. We'll go and sell a few of the silvers. Hopefully we get some expensive silvers in this. And then we'll show you guys a little bit of silver trading, which we'll use to get the go. But that is a Bundesliga 2 player. That is not what you need whatsoever. Let's go through this pack, then hopefully maybe get some championship. Okay, so we've got Bundesliga, we've got Eredivisie, we've got obviously MLS, Liga NOS, Superliga, second Spanish league. We have a Polish centre-back. Sorry, Spanish Polish league centre-back, 200 coins. Nothing too crazy in this pack, but yeah, we're going to get this pack sold on, and then we'll show you guys the first trading method of the Road to Glory. So what we're going to do right now is get underway with the first trading method of the Road to Glory, and that is going to be going with silver. Then you've got to pick any major leagues. You can do this with the Premier League, you can do this with the Liga, you can do this with the Country, you can do this with the Bundesliga, you can do it with the La Liga. You can even probably do it with the Championship right now. We're going to do it with the Liga because I find this a very effective league. And what you're going to do is you're going to throw silver, basic, Liga. You're now going to go and find the cheapest player that pops up under this filter. So, or the cheapest going rate as such, where there's a few on the market. So, 450, there's only 2 on the market. So we know that the going rate for these is about 500 coins. You should give or take be able to sell all of them for 500. So what you're going to now do is you're going to go and buy every single player that pops up under 450 because you'll at least be able to sell them for 500. But the idea is that they'll be worth a lot more. So you've just picked up the Prez right here for 400 coins. What I'm going to do right now is just go and find what's the cheapest Prez on the market. Remember that I only have 2.6k, so any profit is quite nice. Saw them up there for 600, so that's not amazing. That's only like a 200 coin profit. But, or we go 550. But you got to remember, we're on 2.6k. You can't be expecting to make, you know, loads and loads of money. So go on next card right here. Let's say we would have won him for 400. He would be able to list up for maybe like 900. And you can see it's very, very small profit, but it's very fast. We literally got 2 deals in, well, we would have had 2 deals in 2 searches, given we won the second one. So what I'm going to do is, again, just going to go and buy go and buy as many cards as I can and then get them all listed up. So I'd say, once again, how you find it. We're going to show you how you can find it with the Premier League. So you go and find the Premier League, you go and find what the going rate is. The going rate is... there you go. The going rate is 800, so what you go and do is snipe everyone with 750. Now, the common misconception with this is, yeah, well, I'm not going to make any coins if I'm buying for 750 and selling for 800. But again, you're not selling for what every single Premier League player goes for. You're selling them for what that individual player goes for. So let's see if we can get that Marcus to silver. Or Zande to silver. I don't know what I call him Marcus. Say we're going for 500 coins. He is selling for about a K, maybe about 950 coins. So you don't go and sell him for what the cheapest Prem is, you go and sell him for what that cheapest individual is. But there we go, that is what we're going to be doing. Again, Ligan, 450 coins, and buy absolutely anyone that pops up, and then we'll go and show you guys what we managed to get. So that's generally the best part of like 1 to 2 minutes to go and spend all our coins. Let's go and show you guys what we managed to get. So we've got this guy right here for 400, selling him for 550. This guy for 400, selling him at 800. This guy for 450, selling him for 750. This guy for 400, selling him for 500. 2 more Deprezes at 400, selling them at 600. And this guy for 300, selling him for 650. So, already starting to get the transfer list filled up with loads and loads of deals. There's a few of the silvers that sold on earlier. Probably the next thing we'll do right now will be another one of those basic, very, very cheap tradable SBCs. So fuel in a few more coins so we can start picking up some more silvers. So we got the second SBC done here. It's the second basic tradable one. It's 1-man midfield. It's 600 coins and it's going to give us a 7.5k pack. Should we have a little gander on how our silvers are looking as well? We've got 800 coins. So that means at least 2 sales maybe. Let's have a little look and see if anything's sold on them. There we go. Okay, these are players who got the packs. It's nothing too interesting, but yeah, that guy got for like 400, flipped for 500. So nothing overly interesting. Let's go and get a 7.5k pack done and see if we can fuel some more coins. What we'll do is we'll just go and do some more League One trading. So, like what we showed you there with picking up the League One players, we'll probably just go and do a bunch more of that with the coins we managed to get from this pack, which is going to be a Solomon Kalou, ex-Pompey player. Anything else in the pack? Maybe another rare would be good. No, but he'll sell them well. That won't be too bad. That sells them for about 1.4. So this will probably fuel... probably another 3k, and we'll go and put that 3k onto more of that silver League One trading and show you some of the deals we managed to get. So we've got quite the account update right now, so let's go and walk you guys through a few things. So all the League One players you see sell here, we picked them up for 450 or below, so that's not looking too bad on that front. And I've just gone and picked myself up, probably about, well, basically picked up everyone, Dolly and onwards. I did a little bit in the Bundesliga because it started getting very competitive for my chat trying to outsnipe me on the League One, so Bundesligas were all picked up for under 650. Ligas were picked up under 450. So, yeah, some nice cards there. That one was obviously quite nice. About 900 coins on that. Anything else? I mean, that guy again bought for under 450. This guy got for under 450. We'll bang that on the relist. But yeah, so it's looking quite good right now. 6k. Obviously, that going to 350 was quite nice. So, I'll be honest with you, I'll probably just go and do, yeah, because basically what I want to do, and the reason why I'm doing lots of silver trading and not SBCs, even though SBCs might be more effective, is because I want to utilise the 100 space in my transfer list. And what I mean by this is if you have 100 cards selling on for lazy buyers, you can get, silvers are very, very nice to sell on lazy buyers. So having 100 cards in your transfer list means you're making the most. You've got 100 cards listed, 100 cards trying to sell for lazy buyers. So what I'm probably going to do is keep doing silver trading until we can fill up this whole transfer list, just so we can utilise the transfer list. And then we'll do some special card, then we'll do, then some more SBCs, because again, if you've got 100 cards to sell for lazy buyers, you're going to get a lot more sales than only having 19 cards. So we'll continue with the method again. We're just going through, I'll probably go through all of the top leagues now in a game. You go find the cheapest player, or you go find the cheapest going rate, and you go take 50 coins off that, and then you snipe everyone below that. I'm not too sure what the cheapest going rate here is, 750 maybe? And as I say, we'll just keep buying once again until we run out of coins. Actually, cheapest going rate seems to be about 800 coins, right? Yeah, so you'd go and snipe anyone 750 and below. So, as I say, we'll keep buying players, and then we'll give you an update when we next get a bunch of sales and buys. So we're going to be doing probably the last one of the last SBCs for a little while, because we're going to be, as I say, try and keep this SBC very SBC unorientated and very trading orientated. This SBC is going to cost us 1.2k, 200 coins a piece. So yeah, very nice. Going to get a premium gold pack out of that. And then a mix pack, which is, again, going to accelerate our the growth of coins in here quite nicely. We'll show you what's going to be sold on as well. We've had, again, pretty good luck. There you go. There's a bunch of players. Obviously, all the Ligans bought under 350. And all of the Bundesligas were bought under 800, I think. So, you can see these right here for, 450. Very, very nice. So, yeah, the account is looking in a very nice position. Again, we'll probably be doing more silver trading once we sold these on, because silver trading right now is the most effective way to use both our coins and our room on the transfer list. But we're going to get that 7.5k pack done. It is going to be a rare gold in there, nothing too crazy. Don't know who's the best rare gold we get. Maybe a Furlan or Mendy, sorry. And we get Banat. Nothing interesting in Banat whatsoever. A few maybe expensive non-rares in there. Yeah, we get a high-rated non-rare and then Kramer. We get a centre-back as well, which we always sell on. So let's go and get rid of all of them. And now we're going to go and get underway with the pack that gives us 1 rare, 4 golds, 4 bronzes, 4 silvers. This is always nice. Get some expensive players and obviously a non-rare gold, so we don't really care about who that is. We're mostly interested in the expensive silvers and maybe even the bronzes. And we get that guy who we can sell for 900. I doubt this guy's got too much on it. Actually, looking at De Jong. Okay, there we go. 1.4, very nice. But yeah, we'll actually get about 1.2 off De Jong, so not too bad. A few more coins. What I'll actually do is we'll do a different silver trading method, but we'll go and show you that once I get these players listed up. So now what we're going to do is a second silver method. Now I've been doing the silver league methods for a little bit, so I've kind of started learning what's selling and what certain players are selling for, English. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use that market knowledge I've just gained on what these players sell for, by now not sniping the cheapest league player pops up, but now sniping just expensive ones that pop up. Again, using the market knowledge I gained earlier. So to find out this filter, this is going to be the highest filter possible without there being 2 players over an hour. Now, if I go and scroll right now with silver, basic, Liga and 600 coins, and we're going to scroll to the 59th minute, we're going to see how many players are over an hour. Again, you can't have more than 2. Okay, there are 2 players. I've now got one option. I could just go and buy one of these and have a 600 coin by now, but there's no reason to do that. We'll just go 550. And now if I go silver, Liga and basic 550, and scroll to the 59th minute, there is now going to be 0 cards over an hour, if it won't glitch out. There you go. So now what I can do, because of this, there's basically a mechanic in this game called compare price back out. And obviously, compare price back out for you guys is square and circle, or X and B if you're, still on the Xbox. And what this does is this refreshes the market. Now this is a super, super OP mechanic on the game, because, it just allows you to snipe without having to do that sort of spammy searching I was showing you earlier. So again, we're going to keep pressing compare price back out until an expensive silver pops up. Now, of course, you've got to have a bit of a market knowledge to do this. At the end of the world, you're playing with 600 coin silvers. It's not going to be the most risky thing in the world, but a good rule of thumb, defenders are normally always going to be worth something. And then if you can identify the expensive teams, that's also another good thing. So Mainz, I know, is an expensive team. I know that, Toulouse can be a relatively expensive team. Obviously, PSG are relatively expensive. So what I'm going to do right now is just going to sit here, keep pressing compare price back out, applying the market knowledge I got from selling loads of silvers earlier to know what's worth with it. So there you go. Centre-back, Chiduru. I think he sells at about a K if I'm not wrong. And as I say, the idea and the benefit of doing this on the other one is you're sniping players a little bit above discard. But basically there's a bit of a learning, what's it called? There's a barrier to entry as such, and that barrier to entry is minor market knowledge of silver, players from whatever league you want to trade with. So we've got a massive update for you guys, loads and loads of sales. Again, you got to remember all these Liga 1 players were generally bought for 450 coins and below, and all the Bundesligas were bought for like 800 and below. So really, really nice amount of sales right there. We've still got a bunch of cards selling on, but we have got loads and loads of deals. The filter I was telling you guys about has been going off so much too that we've got 38 deals. We're just going to show you some of the highlights. I'm relatively sure I can show you. I know who's a good highlight. So this guy has got for, I think, 450. I think he's currently going for about 1.2k. So it's a nice little easy 800 coins on him. I think we've got multiple of him. This is the best card we managed to snipe, going for 450. He actually actively goes for about 3k. So that's an amazing snipe. Also, just while I'm checking prices, if one popped up for 2k, I'd be more than happy to buy it. Although we don't have 2k. Strikers go for about 1.2. Literally saw me sell him for 1.2 earlier. Managed to get two of this guy. Actually, managed to get, I think, one of him for like 850. Then realised he sells for about 1.5. So started actually buying them for about 1k and like 900 coins. So if you do get a good deal and see a few cheap ones up and then, nothing but expensive, do feel free to go and pick up the cheap ones. Like I have actually with this matey right here. But yeah, we went and sold him on earlier for 1.1. So it's not bad there at 450. Again, should be able to get 1.1 for him. So yeah, it's looking really, really good. Really happy how that's going. We're going to go and get them sold on and probably keep doing this because, as I said, I want to get that full transfer list so we can utilise the space on our transfer list. So I'll give you guys another little update how it's looking. We've gone and sold on 14 cards. I don't know if there's much of interest there. Yeah, just a K, 1.2k every now and again. And a bunch of the silver selling on. But we're still sitting on 41 items there. We've got another 22 deals right here. Again, all these were bought under 600 coins or under. Usually go at 1.2k. This guy, probably another K on that. This guy, I believe there's another K on him. Another 1.5, not bad. Bear in mind we bought him for 550. This guy, Bachachio, probably another K on him. Bought him for 550. See if there's anything interesting. I think there's like a left or right mid of value. This guy sells at 2k, going for 600. This guy we sold literally earlier for 1.2, got him for 600. And then got two of this guy for 600. I think it goes for about a K. So looking really, really good with the likes of silvers. What I'll probably do is sell them on and do an advanced SBC in the background, just because we, I kind of want to get the coin flow up a little bit. So yeah, we'll do one or two maybe advanced SBCs now, and then crack underway some more silver trading. So a little account update. We've gone and sold on two of the silvers. So again, we bought these both under 600 coins, so not too bad right there. Obviously, the rest are going to sell on very slowly because we are selling them for lazy buyers, and therefore, we're not selling them for prices that are going to sell instantly, but we're selling for prices that will, eventually sell on. But we start doing the advanced SBCs. Yeah, not too bad right here. Obviously, the only players have gone out and bought are the rares. So we got, apart from this guy right here, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's basically going to cost us 1k, and then using the untradables to give us a prime mixed players pack, which is amazing because it's what. 6 rares, 4 golds, 4 rares, 4 golds, 4 silvers, 4 bronzes, half of them being rare. Really, really good pack. Amazing value for money. Bear in mind we only paid 1k for it. So let's go and have a little look and see what we're going to get. It's at least a boards if I'm not wrong. And it is only a boards of that. So it's going to be French. It's a striker. It's Hala. Arguably one of the cheaper of the 83s. Still going to be worth 2k nonetheless. Let's see if we're going to get some expensive silvers. Maybe another 83 in there. No, we do get Farfan. In regards to silvers, not looking too expensive unless you're one of these, one of these ones that are going to surprise us, but it's not. Superliga? No, nothing too crazy. So get a few coins out of this pack. It won't be anything crazy. Bear in mind we got boards, but again, we only paid 1k for that. So we're going to go and sell that on. And then I might go and crack underway. We might do a little bit more silver trading. Yeah, I think we do some silver trading. So the next method we're going to do is a nice little change from silver methods, but it's not really ideal at 10k. So this is more a method we're going to be doing in the next 10, maybe half an hour's time, where you start getting more coins, because the more coins you get, the more effective this is. And this is ideally just trading with wingbacks, with Shadow, and wingers with Hunter. Just gold rares, because these players are, pretty well demanded, like an Mbabu with a Shadow, or a Mendy with a Shadow, or so on. They're relatively demanded, but they're not demanded 24/7, which allows there to be a little time zone or a little time gap with you allowing to buy them. So what you do for this is, for the right back and left back, I like to go for 5k. For the left wing and right wing, I like to go for 3k. And what you'll do is you'll go gold, right back, Shadow, 5k. You'll then proceed to scroll to at least the 50th minute. And now once you're on the 59th minute, you're looking for deals. How do you know it's a deal? There's two ways of doing it. One, you can compare them to Footbin. And if you can get them for give or take the same price as Footbin's price, that'll be decent. And two, let's say I don't know the price of PizCheck. I can literally search for him in the matter of about, what, 2-3 seconds? No, that's a lie. In about 5 seconds, let's say. PizCheck Shadow. Okay, I can see that PizCheck Shadow is probably about 3.5, therefore not too good. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to head over to left back one. And I'm going to go, again, Shadow. And then we're going to scroll to that 59th minute, looking for good deals. And again, you can either use Footbin to find what the base gold card is, or you can just individually search for the player if you want to play that a lot safer. Is there anything here I think would be of value? I did see a Hakimi. Surprised because of course he's been transferred, but nothing really there. Now I'm going to go left wing Hunter, and again we're going to lower that by now there to 3k. Scroll to the 59th minute, and again, is there any deals? Vinicius, I imagine, would have been good, but bear in mind he's been sitting on the market for a little while. Can't be too good. Adama Traore. So again, what I can do is I can go Adama Traore. There we go. Take out the right wing. And 2k. Okay, it's that one for 2.7. Now, if there was no for 4k, I'd go and buy this. There we go, boom. Because there's no Adama Traore with a Hunter. And I know you can say Adama Traore with a Hunter is a very obscure one. You know, he's got 96 pace. Trust me, there's psychos out there. So, Adama Traore with a Hunter. The next cheapest on the market is... I mean... Hello? Okay, people don't put a Hunter on Adama Traore. Yeah, there's generally 2 on the market. So what I could do is I could release that for like 4 or 5k, and then hopefully someone goes, well, there's one on the market for 10k, there's one on the market for 5k, therefore mine at 5k would be good. Now, of course, this is ideal if you have more coins, because you could, you know, say that Adama Traore of a Hunter isn't exactly going to be the fastest sell in the world, and as a result of it not being the fastest sell, you want to have a fair bit of coins, just so you're not kind of waiting on that sell, because if you're waiting on that sell, you're either going to take a smaller profit, so then it sells faster, or you're just going to be waiting there for ages. So you obviously want to have a little bit of coins, maybe like 50k odd, to do it. And again, just going to go through all of the positions. Now you're going to look at left mids and right mids. And then have a little look. Again, nothing too much on that. Now we're heading over to right mids. And we are looking at, give or take, nothing. You're really looking for cards that have been listed between 50 minutes and 60 minutes. Because they're new, fresh cards on the market. And if they would have been good deals, they probably would have been snapped up. But yeah, we'll do that for a little bit and show you guys any nice deals we managed to get. So we've gone and done another SBC. I probably will be doing SBCs in the next 40 minutes. The reason for that is because I don't really want to be buying loads of stuff if we're trying to build up our coins towards 6 PM. Because 6 PM should drop SBCs, which we'll be able to buy players for really fast and sell them. But obviously I want to have like 100k then compared to 80k. So as a result, we're not going to be doing, what's it called? We're not going to be buying too many cards. And instead what we are going to be doing is doing SBCs to grind up our coins. We'll probably see another 2-3 SBCs before 6 PM. So starting off this one right now, I actually didn't cost that one up. It probably would have been the best part, about 5k. For a Prime Electrum, it's not going to be too bad. Should see if we can get anything good in it then. We've got boards in our last pack. I believe that's a boards in our second pack. It's only a boards though. But what are we going to get in it? We do get ourselves Ndidi, lovely. Yeah, I mean, I don't believe there's anyone else. I think it's probably one of the highest rate cards they've had for a while. Oh, and a Felipe Anderson. That is a bit of money right there. We also, oh, look at that, eh? Every single rare, par 1, was a gold. That was amazing. Amazing. Unbelievable. And even he's worth a little bit. On top of that, we got ourselves Valvenzela, who's worth about 900. And we got this guy who's worth best part of 2k. So yeah, not a bad little upgrade pack right there. Probably got another 1 or 2, I'd say, before we get on to 6 PM. So on to the next upgrade SBC, or next advanced SBC. So we've gone and done the whole 9 yards, and that's going to cost us 14k for a mega pack. It's actually not the safest of trades off, but bear in mind we're going to get ourselves a rare mega pack and a 50k pack in a sec. It should be good. Now we do need 1 player from this that we can go and use for the next SBC. So we need 1 player from ideally a major nation. What are we going to get right here? Sadly, again, it's only a board. But yeah, we need someone from a major nation who is a rare gold. So Carvalho could work, but he's not really what we're going to be looking for. We're looking for Brazil. We're looking for mainly Brazil. We might be able to go over Nicarte. We might be able to go William Carvalho. Obviously, it's not an amazing pack, this. We'll have to have a little look. Sending me to cans. Wow, they gave me 2 of them. Sadly, they're not expensive. But yeah, not an amazing pack. We'll actually take a loss on that. But yeah, now we just need to focus. So we didn't end up doing the penultimate SBC because we couldn't work out the chemistry on it. So I thought I just might as well sell the players and give myself a bit of money. So we've got 35k right now. With a fair few silvers on the champs list. Again, I'd probably hunch that the account is just close to 100, if not over 100, due to quite a lot of expensive silvers. So, We have got ourselves 15 seconds till 6 PM comes out. With 6 PM coming out, basically, we see what's needed for the SBCs, we buy stuff, and then we sell it. You know, basically it's what I call rash investing. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And today's SBCs are... Let's have a little look. We've got Marcus Alonso flashback. Wow, that is very underwhelming. That is extremely underwhelming for a Marcus Alonso. Premier League Challenge. Okay, so we've got Gold Players Pack. Anything else in there? We've got... Okay, just that. Let's have a little look. That is extremely underwhelming on that Alonso. Premier League players minimum 2. Clubs minimum 6. Players from one club minimum 3. Rare players minimum 2. Okay, so Premier League cams are going to do very well for this one because it's a 4-2-3-1. I'm not really going to see if there's too much in it, but just because I know there's 3 cams that are needed, I'm very aware that these will do quite well. So let's have a look what the going rate on the market is for a Premier League cam. Going rate on the market is probably about 700. Nope. Going rate is 800. Okay, so what I'll do right now is I'm just going to probably go look to buy them 900 coins and so on. And I say just because there's 3 Premier League cams in it, I believe they'll do pretty well. So what I'm going to do is going to put all my money on these, and then I'll come back in about 10-15 minutes and see if they... So the 6 PM was a massive, massive flop. Literally just sold them all for like 1k and 1.2k, so there really wasn't any money in it. Luckily no Electrum packs, that means our silvers held value. So what we're probably going to do right now is fill up the whole of this transfer list with loads more silver deals, and then maybe do like 1 or 2 more SBCs to call it a day. But yeah, it's not looking too bad. Obviously 146k. Got a whole transfer list with silvers, so again, once again, probably staying there. We're probably over 100k on the account, but yeah, we'll keep doing a bunch of silver trading, which is where we do the compare price back out one, and we'll show you guys some of the best deals we get. So, got loads and loads of deals, got these in the best part of like 20 minutes. Nothing too crazy skirmish about. I mean, this guy been selling at like 1.6, which isn't too bad. Anyone else? This guy we sold at 1.2 earlier, nothing too crazy. Again, we've been selling these at a K. I think this guy sells for about 1.4-ish. But yeah, nothing overly crazy, just buying loads of silvers to stack up the transfer list. And as I say, they're selling on pretty well, so I'm finding this a really good, healthy cycle of coins. Buy silvers, sell silvers, and yeah, do this until basically we have a full transfer list. So a little account update, bunch more silvers selling on, sold a few contracts and so on. Bang that on the relist, and then we picked up another 28 silver deals. So yeah, nothing too crazy, I'd say. It's just keeping the flow of these silvers coming in. I don't know if there's anything too crazy to show you. So the centre mid, McGee, centre mid right there, right wing. I think a lot of these are from the last set, but there you go. Just going to get them listed up and just keep on trucking away this. I say, because I've set a hard target of 3 million, I'm going to be going the most effective things. I won't be changing the methods up too much if I'm getting really effective methods. But yeah, going to keep trucking away at this, and I'll give you guys another update in a bit. So, we've basically gone and picked ourselves up another 20 players, but what the plan of action is going to be to do now is, because we're kind of full capacity right now, which is what you want, as I say, it's the most efficient way to use your transfer list, is we're probably going to go and do one of the advanced SBCs. I then need to pull a player that I can use in these hybrid leagues, and then we'll call it a day, because then we can get ourselves a 50k pack, a rare mega pack, and something else. In fact, do you know what we'll do? We're going to do the 50k pack from the advanced hybrid nations. Yeah, we're going to do the 50k pack from here, because this should almost definitely give us a chance. So, yeah, time to go and do some SBCs while we wait for the silvers to go and sell them. So, we've done the first of 2 of the 50k pack SBCs. Here's the first one right now. It's going to cost us 11.2 for a 50k pack. If you ask me, that is not too bad of a trade-off. And again, we need to get one player here from a major nation, from ideally a minor league, and they'll really help out now with the advanced SBC. On top of that, I wouldn't mind a decent player in the pack as well. It is at least going to be a boards. It is sadly not a walkout though. It is Spanish. It is a goalkeeper. It's going to be Iker Casillas. Do you know what? He might be the player that we can actually use for the SBC. Obviously, that's a Spaniard in the Liga NOS. I'm not quite sure if it will be. Ideally, it's always Brazil, to be honest. But we don't have any Brazilian brothers. In fact, we don't really have much national integration whatsoever. In fact, Casillas is arguably... that is really bad. Casillas is arguably one of the only players in this pack that I could actually use for it. I mean, look at that. We've got a Spaniard in the La Liga, Italian in the Serie A, Spaniard in the La Liga, Italian in the Serie A. There's not enough Austrians, not enough Uruguayans. Spanish in the La Liga again. Championship, there's not enough of that. French, that is really difficult right there. I'm going to see if I can work with Spain, but not only is that not an amazing pack, but that also might actually not do the whole... So as a result of generally getting nothing from that 50k pack that I could use to do that last of the advanced SBCs, we've gone and done another one. And this is going to give us a Prime Gold Players pack for 7k. not too bad. I didn't really want to do loads of SBCs today, but I really want to finish off and get that 50k pack and rare mega pack. So hopefully this one can be the pack that triggers us getting a player. I mean, I don't know why, but I'm not even, for some reason, I'm not even hoping for a good player in the pack. I generally just want, oh, that's a team of the season. It's English, so it means it's not good. It's Williamson, if I'm not wrong. Is he called Williamson? Williams. There you go. Not too bad, though. Williams is still going to come in about 20k. Not obviously going to help with the SBC, but I can't complain, I guess, nonetheless. We got Sergio Roberto. That's expensive. I think we've got it again. I guess, sorry, I'm for some reason complaining about... Oh, yeah, obviously, Alberto, he's worth, like, 8k. Oh, no, he's not. He's worth, like, 5k. But I might be in the... I might be stuck again. I think I generally might be stuck again. I don't know if any of these... I don't know if Germany is a nation that works with the generic SBC. Yeah, so I can't complain. You know, it's like a 20k pack or whatever, but... What I'll do is I'll wrap my head around this pack and see if we can use it for the generic SBC. So, it doesn't... So, just so this episode doesn't become too SBC orientated, I think we'll stop chasing that player for the advanced SBC and we'll call it a day, but I'm actually very happy how it ended. That last part, by the way, they're probably putting in about 40k. Half the non-rares worth about a k. Obviously, Borja Inglés, another 2k. Sergio Roberto was 4.6. I didn't even understand. I thought that right wing back was this guy. He was 20k himself, so... Really, really nice. So we're ending the episode in a really good position. Right now we're sitting on 44k. We've got silvers upon silvers upon silvers. I'll be listening up overnight, which should be good. So yeah, pretty still got another like 30 to 50 in silvers. And then on top of that, of course, we've got all of the all the golds we've just packed and selling on. So the count is probably sitting on about 150 to 160k day one, which is really, really good because that puts us in a position to do shadow trading tomorrow. So yeah, that's going to be the plan of action tomorrow. Loads and loads of shadow trading. The odd SBC we're waiting for stuff to sell on. And they'll probably keep on stacking up in silvers. In fact, between this episode and the last episode, I'll probably just buy loads and loads of silvers. Because what's quite nice will happen is to have silvers just sitting there as a slow burner, just slowly selling on. You know, you get like 500 coins a K. But they're just sitting there and then you're utilising your transfer list. So what I might do is, again, just keep stacking up on them silvers between this episode and the last episode. Just so, you know, we can be ready for when, you know, we're not having so much stuff selling on and we can still make the most of our transfer list. So... Thank you very much for watching episode 1. As I say, 160 on episode 1 is not really, you know, it's not really on track as such, but obviously it's a, you know, it's a progression. Like day 1, I can do seal trading. Day 2, shadow trading. I'm already so much more doing shadow trading. And then, of course, when we move on to icon trading, it'll be the same. So it's a bit of a snowball effect as such. But yeah, I mean, if we're to make 3 mil in 7 days, I believe that's 420k a day. So half of what we need to make, but as I say, it should be a snowball effect as such. But thank you very much for watching episode 1. Hopefully I've shown you guys a few different trading techniques you guys can apply in FIFA, of course. Any questions? I do stream 10 hours a day over on Twitch. You can head over there and ask me any question. I'm relatively good at answering, you know, every single question every minute until I go clinically insane. But there we go. That's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for supporting the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new episode of 0 to 3 million in 7 days.